Good morning. Thank you for joining me today on Inspirational Coffee Talk. For those of you who don't know me, my name is L.schonewill. I am an inspirational life coach, and I've been prompted, I would say, for the last several months to get my message, get my way of looking at life out to the masses, to a bigger audience. And so I have been stalling and getting busy in other things, and I finally decided that now's the time. It's time to stop stalling and just start talking about the things that give me so much joy. I am a teacher by nature. I absolutely love the concept of coffee. I've got my coffee right here. And so for those of you who don't have your warm drink yet, I'm going to give you just a minute to go get your warm drink and join me back here in just a moment. You ever notice that when you have a warm drink and you're sitting with a trusted friend and you're talking about things that have been painful or things that are challenging, how you walk away from that meeting most times just feeling like, I can do this, I can get through this, right? There's something about, I remember when I wasn't always a coffee drinker. When I began drinking coffee, I thought, oh, I love the concept of not just the taste of the coffee, but the concept of meeting other people, being over a warm drink and discussing things, right? And I think it's so important to have that in our life where we can talk about big things, tough things, things that are challenging. And what more than these last couple of years, right? Sometimes longer for some people. We are in such transition, many of us. Our planet is in transition. And one of the things that I noticed from being a life coach is there are big things that are coming up for people. In fact, painful things. And one of the things that I noticed this week when I was doing a coaching call is, let's take the word painful. And all of a sudden it just hit me like, oh my gosh, painful. What's it full of? When we think of our pain, we often don't associate pain as being full of anything, let alone something good. And it just dawned on me that what if we can look at it from a different way? What if we can take this pain that we've been experiencing over, everybody's going to be different, at least the last several years, and say, okay, what's it full of? What's it here to teach me? What's another way that I can look at this pain? Right? So as we're looking at what is this pain full of, it can be full of sadness, it can be full of possibility. And I'm beginning to notice that what if we hold both? You know, we're so conditioned to believe that this or that, right or wrong, good or bad. But what if we can hold both? The pain full of sadness, but also the pain full of possibility. I mean, when we think back to going on 3 years when the COVID-19 thing started and so many people were losing loved ones, and we think of that pain as full of sadness, grief, all of those things, not even considering the possibilities of where will that lead me, what else is possible, right? And when we can look at these things with the fullness of, this pain is full of something. Do I know what that is? And just begin the exploration of, what is this full of? What is this pain that I'm experiencing? And if you have something that is coming to your mind as you're hearing me speak, add that to the comments below. I would love to hear what's going on for you. What are you noticing? What's it full of for you? Do you know? Right? Sometimes it's starting these kinds of conversations. It's hearing a concept that you go, I've never looked at it like that before, to begin to now look at pain as, oh my goodness, that's right. It's painful because it's full of something. Let me start seeing what it's full of. And are there things that it's full of that have opposites? It's full of pain It's full of sadness, it's full of grief, but it's also full of next for me. And if there's a next, then that means there's possibilities also. So it's a beautiful invitation to begin to see something a little bit different. And that's the goal of my channel. It's the goal of coming together every day over a cup of coffee, being with a trusted friend, being with somebody of like mind, having a tribe coming together and holding space for each other. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, if you liked what I had to say, if you would like this channel, and if you want to get more on different topics I'm going to be talking about, hit subscribe. It gets the channel out to more people. Thanks again, sacred friends, for being here today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.